You've tried before. You made the plan. You said this time would be different. And for a while, it was. Then, quietly, without announcement, you slid back. Not because you're lazy, not because you don't want it enough. Something older than your willpower was pulling you home. Think about the last time you tried to change. A habit, a relationship pattern, the way you talk to yourself. At first, it felt like freedom. Then, it felt like friction. Your own mind started arguing with you, finding reasons to stop, excuses to wait, proof that the old way was safer. That's not weakness. That's biology defending its version of you. Psychologists call this self-verification theory. Your brain doesn't just want to feel good, it wants to feel right. It wants the world and you to match the identity it already believes in. So if you've spent years believing, I'm the one who gives up, I'm not good with money, I always end up alone, then change doesn't just feel hard, it feels like a lie. And your mind would rather be miserably certain than uncomfortably unfamiliar. Here's the reframe. You are not broken for resisting change, you are regulated. Your nervous system runs on a principle called homeostasis, the body's drive to stay in a familiar, stable state. Not the best state, the familiar one. Heat, hunger, heart rate, identity. Your system treats all of them the same way. Keep them familiar, keep them predictable, keep them safe. So when you try to become someone new, some part of you interprets that as a threat, not to your happiness, but to your equilibrium. It's not sabotage. It's an old guard, still standing watch, still protecting a version of you that doesn't exist anymore. Here's the mechanism underneath it. Your brain is a prediction machine. Every second, it isn't just reacting to the world, it's forecasting it. And every forecast is built from what has already happened to you. So when you try something new, your brain doesn't have a model for it yet. No map, no precedent. And uncertainty, to a predictive brain, feels almost like danger. This is why the unfamiliar life you want can feel scarier than the familiar life you hate. Not because change is dangerous, but because your brain has never lived there before. So how do you move forward without fighting your own biology? First, change in inches, not identities. Big transformations create big resistance. Small changes often slip past your brain's alarm system. Second, update the evidence, not just the intention. Your self-concept is built from memory, not hope. Every small success, I kept my promise today, I showed up, I finished what I started, becomes another piece of evidence your brain can't ignore. Third, expect the pull backward. This isn't failure, it's regulation. Homeostasis will always invite you to return to what's familiar. You don't have to obey it, you only have to notice it. Fourth, speak to yourself like someone becoming, not someone failing. The words you repeat shape the predictions your brain makes. I'm learning this, I'm improving, I'm becoming more consistent. Those sentences create a very different future than, I always mess this up. Finally, let repetition do what motivation never can. Willpower fades quickly. Neural pathways are built through repetition. Consistency isn't exciting, but consistency is what rewrites the map. Here's the model to remember. You are not one fixed self trying to escape. You are a living prediction, constantly updated by what you repeatedly do. The old version of you isn't your enemy, it's simply the last accepted draft. And every draft can be revised, not through force, but through enough small, believable evidence that a new chapter has already begun. So the next time you feel yourself being pulled backward, that quiet resistance to the person you're becoming, don't take it as proof that you're failing. Take it as proof that something inside you is finally being asked to update itself. You don't have to defeat that part of your mind. You only have to keep giving it new evidence to believe, slowly, quietly, until the new way becomes the familiar one.